Good day, my professional colleagues. I'm so sorry for the delay in uploading this video. There has been unexpected delay on the NSCN website. So people who are experiencing this delay or unable to begin the application, they should not panic, because a lot of people are applying for this conditional license. So the video will guide you on how to apply for conditional license with Nova Scotia College of Nursing. Don't forget to subscribe, like and share this video with others so that they can benefit. Thank you. The first step is to go to Nova Scotia College of Nursing website. If you cannot get through to the application page, so just go to the Google and type Nova Scotia RN Conditional Licensure for IEN, then enter. You will see a lot of websites, a lot of options. So click on an option that reflects NSCN website. So after you click on that, it will take you to the Nova Scotia College of Nursing website. Then go to click on New RN Graduate Application Process. Then go to click on Initial Registration Assessment Application. So it takes you to another page that asks you for your login information. Here, click on Sign Up, because this is your first time of signing up, and enter your email address. After that, it takes you to another box to sign up. So provide your information, your first name, your last name, your gender, and your mobile phone number, and then the designation that you wish to apply for. Is it LPN or RN? Is it licensed practical nurse or RN applicant? So I will click on RN applicants, but some people advise that it is better to choose LPN because of avoiding additional requirements, but you can choose which one that you think is okay for you. But for me, I will click on RN applicants, then put in the code in the box. So I click on I agree to the terms of service. Then it will now send the login information to my email. It will send a link to your email to complete the registration. So you can either click on complete registration or copy the link. So once you click on complete registration, it takes you to complete your profile box. Enter your password and click on save. So after clicking on save, it takes you to another box where you will have to enter your password. Then you click on login. So after clicking on login, it will send you a code to your email, which you have to enter in the box. So check your email for this code and enter it in the box and click on validate. Then it takes you to the application portal. So in the application portal, the first thing it asks is your application info. So the first question is, are you licensed in one of the following countries? So if your country is not listed, then do not apply. But if your country is listed, click on yes. And the next one is applicant type. So click on RN applicants expedited countries, because Nova Scotia College of Nursing is trying to expedite this process. So you click on RN applicants, expedited countries, and under registration type, click on initial application RN. So it also asks if you want to have your license effective for the future date. Personally, I will say no, because I want my license to be issued now. I mean my conditional license to be issued now. So then I click on yes, I confirm. Then it takes me to the next section, which is about my personal information. Then I click on, I fill the boxes. Enter my first name, my middle name, my last name, my date of birth, my gender. So, and one thing about this application is that you have to fill all the asterisk boxes. So if a box is not asterisked, you are not mandated to fill it. So the next one is to put in other names that you have used. If you are married, this is an important session, for you, because you have to put in your maiden names. And the next one is a proof of document to process this application. So you need two proof of name documents. That is a document that legally has your name imprinted. So this includes the your birth certificate and your international passport. So upload these two documents as applicable. And the next one is to input your current address. So put in your current address and under city, because you are applying outside Canada, you are not a resident or a citizen of Canada. So Ikoyi, Victoria Island, Lekki cannot be, under the city. So you go to click on in Canada, so you go to a box under unlisted city and then type in your city. So, but sometimes it will be difficult to know your postal code. So if you don't know your postal code, just go to Google and then type the city where you live and zip code. The city where you live and the zip code. So the Google will show the zip code that is related to that city. So once you are done with that, input your phone number and don't forget to put in your country code. So it also asks about the languages with which you communicate with your patients. So ideally, we speak English with our patients, and if you speak Yoruba or other languages with your patients, you may want to indicate them, but there's no need. Just put in English language. So, and the next one is language proficiency. So, in this case, if you have written IELTS or TOEFL, you may want to put in your test score. But under this session, it asks about your nursing program if it was offered in English in Canada. So what you will, if you have, if you had your initial nursing education in Canada, if not, you click on no. And here it also says that if you did not complete your nursing education in Canada, in English in Canada, you may have to contact registration at nscn.ca. So the NSCN may want to, conduct an English assessment for you to see how to evaluate how well you can speak, write, or communicate in English language. And the next section is entry to practice exam RN. So if you wish to register with NSCN for NCLEX exam, click on yes. But if you want to register for NCLEX by yourself, so click on no. If you have passed NCLEX, click on no. And if you had written NCLEX previously, click on yes. If not, click on no. So, and then if you have written a different registration examination previously, you may want to click on no if you have not. But if you have, click on yes. And if you are seeking accommodation for your NCLEX exam, maybe if you apply through NSCN, whether you apply with NSCN for NCLEX or you want to apply for NCLEX yourself, but you still, you decide to write your exam in Canada, then you will need testing accommodation. So you, in this case, if you click yes, that means you want NSCN to provide a testing accommodation for you. But you will have to book your NCLEX after NSCN has approved your request for accommodation. So your initial nursing education could be bachelor. So if your first nursing education was bachelor, then click entry baccalaureate. So if your first nursing education was diploma, then click on diploma. And if your first level education was associate degree, then click on either diploma or baccalaureate. Institute, the name of your school may not be in that box, so you will you will have to manually write the name under a box, in a box under a statement that say if your institute is not available in the list above, please enter the name. So you will have to manually, type the name of your school in this box. It also asks about post-entry nursing education. Maybe after your first nursing education, you enrolled in specialty program or post-basic course, or you enrolled for your master's program, then you will have to click on yes. So if you click on yes, then it will ask you the information about the schools that you went to. And if not, if you didn't have any post-basic or you didn't have any education after your first level, after your first nursing education, then just click on no. Post-entry nursing education, this includes any education that you pursue after your initial nursing education, whether diploma, whether specialty program, whether master's, whether PhD. put it there. So, and then it will ask about the schools, it will ask about the address of the school or the information about the school. So just put the information there. And the next one is post-entry education other than nursing. Maybe after your first nursing education, you decided to enroll in courses that are outside nursing profession. So in that case, you will have to give the details of the information as in the application, and in this application. So you click on yes if you have enrolled in programs or in courses that are outside nursing profession. So the next question is, are you enrolled in a program in nursing that is a program that is university based? And some of us are diploma nurses that have applied for BSN or BSc in a university. So if you are in school for your BSc, you will have to click yes if you are enrolled in a university program in nursing. After your initial nursing education. So, and then if you are also enrolled in master's program in nursing, then this is where you click yes. Just click on yes. So the next step is to fill in your employment information. So it asks about my present employment status. So I will click on regular employment in profession because I'm a full-time. So I will click on regular employment in profession, and I will click on yes if this is my preferred status. You provide the information about your employers. So, but under the organization, it will not be there because it is outside Canada. So you have to manually type the name of your employer in the box that's under that says employer not listed. And if you are looking for the contact number of your employer and you can't find it, just go to Google and then type the name of your employer. For instance, I will just type lawsuit and ask for the phone number, from Google, and Google will show me the number of my employer, like lawsuit. So if you work in OHAC, just go to the Google OHAC phone number. You will see the number, and Google will provide the number for you. So you copy the number and paste it in the appropriate box. Then so I will click full-time as my status, and I will click on medicine and surgery, which means medical surgical nursing, as the specialty where I'm in the primary area of responsibility. Like I said, any session or question that is not accessed, you don't have to fill them. So under the record of nursing employment, so I will have to put in my hours of practice, in the last 5 years. Like I said, that the NSCN employment year starts from November. So from that November till now, so I will calculate the number of hours that I have worked. So in Nigeria, 40 hours per week, we work 40 hours per week. So in a month, that is 40 hours times 4 weeks, that is 160 hours. So, and in a year, we have a 30-day leave. So that means you have to calculate the number of hours per month times 11 months. That is 40 plus 40, 160 hours in a month times 11 months, not 12 months, because you will have a 30-day leave. So 160 hours times 11 months, that will give you 1760 hours. So this year, we are just in May. So that means 160 hours times 4, that is January, February, March, April. So that gives me like 640 hours from January to April. So under professional licensure, you will click on yes if ideally you will click on yes because we wrote nursing council exam in Nigeria. If you are in India, China, or any country, you wrote the nursing council that led to the issuance of your license. So you will click on yes. And people and nurses who have licenses in other countries beside their home country, they will also click on yes. So after clicking on yes, then you will have to put in the registration number of your license, which is in the front of your license. So you put in the expiration date, the country, and under province just indicate not indicated or not required. And in the regulatory body, you will have also to put the name of the regulatory body. So just click on registered nurse. Just click on registered nurse. The next session is about criminal record check. This is where you will have to go to the police station to do your fingerprinting. So after that, you will send the fingerprinted card or document to NSCN. So you can go to Alagbon and have this done. So once you do it, then you go to you courier it to NSCN, because without this they cannot proceed with the assessment. The next session is a good standing declarations. If you have held a license in Nova Scotia before now, so if you have held a license there, you click on yes. If you had had a license in the last 2 years in Nova Scotia, then you click on yes. If not, you click on no. Then the next one is answering some legal questions. If you have been charged with criminal offense, if your license has been revoked or is under investigation. So if all these are not applicable to you, just click on no, and then If you want your information to be released for research purpose, you can click on yes, I consent. And then you will want to click yes here because under commercial electronic messages. So you will want to click on yes under commercial electronic messages. Maybe they want to send you any information concerning NSCN, the opportunities, information about nursing, about health. So you will want to click yes to to be updated on what is going on with the province. So after that, you go to declarations. So you go to declarations. So the next is to acknowledge by clicking on the button that says I acknowledge and agree to the above declaration. So you click on submit. So it takes you to a page that shows your invoice. The invoice, tells you the amount of the assessment fee, which is $67.5. And if you prefer to register NCLEX with NSCN, the NSCN will send you invoice about the NCLEX fee, which is $143.75. But if not, if you didn't indicate that you want to write NCLEX with them, then this will not be shown. So this is the end of the application. So once you pay for this application, then you will be able to download a form for licensure verification, which you will send to Nursing Council and Nursing and Midwifery Council of Nigeria if you are from Nigeria, or you will send to the body of nursing services in your country to fill. So after filling, they will now send this form directly to NSCN for assessment. Then once NSCN has received the documents, then the process takes about 5 days. So about 5 days, you should hear the decision about your application. I hope this video helps you. Thank you so much for watching this video.